chatbot answers questions. An AI agent does the work. That is the difference. And that is this whole video in one sentence. Ask ChatGPT to book you a flight to Tokyo on Friday under $800. It writes you a plan, a list of websites to check, a few tips, then you do the rest. Ask an AI agent the same thing. It opens a browser by itself. It searches Kayak. It filters by date and price. It fills in your name and passport details. It comes back with 3 flights and asks you to pick one. Same question, 2 completely different outcomes. That second result, where the AI did the work instead of just describing it, is what every tech company in 2026 means when they say AI agent. The simplest way to picture an agent is a loop with 4 steps. Step 1. Look. The system reads the goal you gave it and whatever sits in front of it, your files, your screen, the website it just opened. Step 2. Plan. It writes its own to-do list. First task, second task, third. Step 3. Act. It clicks buttons, fills forms, reads files, writes code, sends emails. The technical name for this is tool calls. The agent using something other than just talking. Step 4. Check. It looks at what happened. Did the form submit? Did the file save? If something went wrong, it tries again. If it worked, it moves on. Then the loop's over. Look, plan, act, check, until the task is done. The brain inside this loop is the large language model, that word-guessing machine we covered in episode 1 of the series. The tools are the hands. The loop is what makes it an agent. Without the loop, it is just a chatbot answering once. Anthropic, the company behind Claude, defines it the same way in their own engineering documentation. An agent is a system where the AI dynamically directs its own processes and tool usage. In plain words, the model decides what to do next, not a human, not a script.
This word, agent, is the most overused label in tech in 2026. Every product calls itself one now. So before we go further, here is what an agent is not.
There are 5 things people mix up. A chatbot, it talks, it does not act. The old ChatGPT, before April this year, was a pure example. You asked, it answered, the conversation ended. Nothing happened in the world outside the chat box. AI assistant. This kind of tool helps you inside one app. Microsoft Copilot inside Word is the classic case. It can rewrite your paragraph or summarize your document. But it lives inside that one program. It cannot go book your flight. It helps with a single task, in a single place. RPA. That stands for Robotic Process Automation. Software that records you doing something on screen, then plays it back. An office program that copies numbers between 2 spreadsheets every Monday at 9 in the morning is the textbook example. Same steps, every run. If anyone moves a column, the script breaks. It replays. It does not think. An AI workflow. A human draws the map, and the AI walks it. You set up a chain of steps yourself. When someone emails me, run the message through AI, save a summary to my notes. The order is fixed. The model just fills in one slot inside the pipeline you built. An AI agent. This one draws its own map. You give it the goal. It picks the websites and tools, runs the loop, and figures out the steps as it goes. Chatbot talks. An assistant helps. RPA replays. A workflow follows the map. An agent draws it. That is the whole picture. So which products on sale today actually live up to the label? 6 of them do. 1 is free. ChatGPT Agent, made by OpenAI. 5 went live. It browses websites, fills out forms, makes slides, and runs code, all inside ChatGPT. $20 a month on the Plus tier gets you about 40 agent tasks. On the Pro tier at $200 a month, that limit is roughly 20 times higher. A task is 1 agent run from start to finish. $40 per month on Plus is about 1 1/3 agent jobs per day. Agents are expensive to run, so even paid plans have caps. Claude Cowork, made by Anthropic, the team behind Claude. This product launched for everyone on April 9th this year. Cowork is an AI assistant that works on its own in the background while you do something else. It reads your files, drafts emails, writes documents. Included with Claude Pro and Mac subscriptions on Mac and Windows. Claude Code. Same company, different agent. This one writes code for you. It reads your project, edits the files, fixes the bugs. Developers use it from a terminal, that black command line window you have probably seen in movies when a character on screen is hacking into a computer. $20 a month on the Pro tier, $100 on the higher plan. Cursor Cloud Agents. Cursor is a program developers use to write code, with AI built in. Cloud Agents let you hand coding jobs to several helpers at the same time, one fixing a bug, another adding a new feature. Included in Cursor's individual plan at $20 a month. 4 from the US tech giants. 2 more worth knowing, both built in Austria. OpenClaw, for people who like to tinker, mostly developers. Free and open source. You run it on your own computer. Plug in whichever AI brain you want. Claude, ChatGPT, DeepSeek, even free ones, and talk to it through Signal, Telegram, Discord, or WhatsApp.
TaskJin, the friendly one for everyone else. 2 pricing options: pay as you go each time you use it, or bring your own AI key for a flat $5 a month. A few free messages every day, no credit card needed. It plugs into your email, calendar, and social accounts, web app, or Telegram.
For the record, nothing in this video is sponsored.
The story is not all good.
In August last year, MIT published a report called the Gen AI Divide. It looked at 300 AI projects inside real companies. The headline number is the one to remember. 95% of those projects did not save the business a single dollar or earn revenue anyone could measure. Not, kind of underperformed, failed, the AI worked, the agent ran, but the output never showed up on the bottom line. Anthropic's own engineering team is honest about why. Their documentation says agents come with, quote, higher costs and the potential for compounding errors. Here is what that phrase means in plain words. Picture an agent with a 10-step plan. On step 3, it makes a small mistake. The slip goes unnoticed. It builds the next 7 actions on top of the wrong one. By step 10, the whole result is broken, and the agent has no idea. The real failures in fully autonomous agents can look like this. The agent books the flight on the wrong date. It emails the wrong client. It deletes a file because the name was misread. It spends $40 in computing costs looking for an answer a human could have found in 10 seconds. If you have given an agent a real job in the last month, and it either nailed the task or quietly broke something, comments are open. The honest stories are the data, the marketing pages skip.
The one rule for 2026 is this: agents are powerful, and they are wrong often enough that you should never let them touch anything you cannot undo without checking.
This is also why every AI lab switched to agents in the same month. In 2025, the race was about who had the smartest chatbot. In 2026, every major lab, OpenAI, Anthropic, Google, Microsoft, moved in April to ship agents instead of chatbots. ChatGPT got its big agent upgrade on April 23rd. Claude Cowork went live on April 9th. Gartner, the research firm, predicts 40% of business apps will have task-specific AI agents built into them by year-end, up from less than 5% 12 months ago. That is 2 out of every 5 apps you use at work by December. The short version: Chatbot talks, an agent works. The brain inside both is the same word-guessing model. The difference is the 4-step loop. Look, plan, act, check, repeat. Today, you can rent one for $20 a month. Today, 95% of agents inside companies still do not earn or save real money. Both numbers are true at the same time. That is where AI sits in May 2026. Subscribe.